Hey everyone, this is Life. I'm going to play through Persona Q Shadow Labyrinth. Today we're going to replay the intro sequence. Okay, no, it's not. Today we're going to explore the 8th floor, right? So, it's probably going to be me a marathoning episode, and of course, to marathon through this 8th floor would take a while if I had to fight all the enemies at normal speed. Fortunately for you guys, I just recently hit level 60, and what Persona do you get at level 60, you might ask? That could possibly make clearing enemy sets a breeze. It's this one. Tetsuju is or I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's basically the ultimate light being, right? And he learns a skill that only he learns called Samsara. And, well, turns out when you have a skill that it instantly kills everything that isn't immune to light, you can clear through the enemy sets at record pace. The only things that we're gonna run into that are immune to light, I think, are the king castles and, like, one other enemy. So this is just gonna clear house for most of the enemy sets. So what we're gonna need to do to sustain that is that he comes with 60 MP naturally, and his skill costs 85, so that means we're spending 15 or 25 every time we use the skill. So if we have enough snuff souls, we can just keep going, basically, that's what I'm saying. If I'm lucky, we'll just clear the set. Alright. Well, King Castle decided not to go down easily, so we're gonna have to fight King Castle at the very least. Dead. See, this skill's stupid. Alright, time to go through here. So for the lower right portion of the 8th floor, we have to deal with the Reaper and some spiders. We'll go over them as we reach them. But the basics is you kind of want to keep track that there's a shortcut there, but otherwise, the name of the game is basically take advantage of this door, wait for the Reaper to go back to his spawn point, and then rush. Very similar to what we had to do on an encounter not too long ago. This 3x3 room is important for later reasons. It might not even be important for later reasons. Maybe they just wanted an empty 3x3 room here. I don't control what they put and where and why. For all I know, I just don't know. Once again, you just have to bravely step in front of him, and then you can just go around. See? Not that difficult. And we move on. So he's not too difficult, right? So the 8th floor doesn't seem intimidating so far. We already got 10% of it done, basically. So let's go ahead and deal with the other 90%. Doesn't seem like it'll be too bad. Double Cursed Ice. Cursed Ice is weak to light. Well, doesn't that make our life easy? So defend, Samsara. And that should be dead. She's gonna say we cleaned them all up. Really, Yukiko means I cleaned them all up. Samsara is a ridiculous skill. Get to level 60, win the game. Is basically how this is. There's a Black Darkness skill of the equivalent, but I think to make that persona is more demanding. Yeah, there's spiderwebs everywhere. There's not really anywhere else to go, because if you recall, this is a dead end, and all those other places are dead ends, so what you gonna do, TA? Alright, let's go. Let's get stuck in some spiderwebs. Yep, we're stuck. Yeah, that's true. Foe coming. Oh boy. Oh, don't sweat it, Teddy. You already suffered some into Cotton Candy Machine, so who cares? As Yukari puts it. Still stuck in the web. Stuck in the web for another turn. Notice that the spider is jumping from web to web. This is very important. Yep, head straight for us. Let's get out of here. I keep saying we can't. Yes, we can. Just one more push. Oh, TA, stop panicking, please. Yeah, this one is silver and looks very powerful. We also need to kill it in order to get our ultimate weapons. But we'll do that later. Now everyone's free, and we can move on, and the spider will stop chasing us. The spider does not move as long as we're not stuck in a web. Useful information for later. So you can walk up to it, say hi, you can even slap it in the butt and get a preemptive strike if you wanted to. We're not gonna do that yet. I want to say, yeah, it's just one free spot and then it goes back. And then you need to kind of keep track of where the webs are. It will only move horizontally from these diamonds. So that's good to know, by the way. Yes, it is on a wooden horse. Okay, yeah, I would prefer a wooden... What? Yukiko, you're being dumb. Okay, so we got the double Juton and that guy. And, so we're gonna want to plan just in case, like, it misses. Because sometimes, you know, even if it's a high chance to insta-kill, sometimes you don't get the insta-kill, right? So how do I want to do this in case that happens? I want to use Susano. Doesn't do much. He uses lunge. That's fine. And then we get Samsara, and this nukes the board. As you can see, a lot of the fights are getting cut, and you're just seeing the insta-kills because it's just ridiculous. Samsara's ridiculous skill. They did not give these guys enough immunity to light for Samsara not to just roll over them, so... yeah. And that's with 44 luck. Luck doesn't really factor to insta-kill at all, if it's anything like Atronasi. So, as you see, the FOE moves 3 diamonds every time we get caught in a web. So it moves from this diamond, to that diamond, to that diamond, to that diamond. 3 moves. And his next move would be towards us, and then after that he can go down, except it can't go down. It has to go all the way around, so... it can only move in straight lines from web to web, and it can only go in certain directions. Should make getting around him a lot easier knowing how he works, which is why I mention it. That goes down here, this is up here, okay. We've got a door there. We're gonna have a shortcut over here. And that's our introduction to Spider McSpider Town. Alright, so we got introduced to the Reaper, and we got introduced to the Spider. Right. The 2 main foes of the floor. Just in case you're jumping into this place at this episode of random. Alright, so the Slaughter Drive is weak to ice. I don't know if we've met him yet, but in case we haven't, he is weak to ice. I might have run into him off screen. We're gonna want to prefer fighting him than the others. So we're gonna target him, basically. Okay, so we knocked that over, that's good. Samsara is going to... kill all of them. Okay. You know, yeah, it's not like this is broken or anything. This is 100% balanced. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never had an easier time cleaning looks in my life. Except for that one time when I had a ninja named Mina, and she had Kubikiri, and that would insta-kill a lot of enemies. But it would never, like, insta-kill all of the enemies. So, yeah, I guess this is the easiest time I've had clearing looks in my life. Don't forget to use Snuff Souls every once in a while so you can continue the Samsara spam. That's the only drawback, so you have to use cash money in order to progress, and, like, that's a problem now that you have access to some of the best item gathering, persona helping abilities in the game. Let's go down here to the vent down here. We can get, like, access to a quest or something? Maybe? Finally reached the climax. Yeah, 8 and 9th floor. Complicated, enemies getting stronger, we wasn't loose or cool. Enemy wants us to panic and get wipes out. Yeah, of course. We should try to optimize equipment, complete request, okay, I'm good at those things. Socialize, okay. Gather new personas, complete request. Or perhaps to complete any last request. I feel like you're getting a message across.
Oh dear.
That would make sense.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Obtain a prosperity shard. Okay, that sounds important. Let's continue going this way.
There's a treasure map. I wonder what we'll find inside.
I wondered too, because we can't open it for a while. This floor, as it turned out, is really big, and to get 100% it is a little bit obnoxious. But, you know, we'll just keep moving on regardless. King Castle, the other guys don't matter.
Ready for battle.
To prevent lunge from becoming a problem, I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight the Samsara. Otherwise, we're just going to start frying this dude. Samsara going out. Immune, dead. Okay, so we missed the dude. That's fine. Let's see if we ended up getting it by itself. Yep, okay, so now we just have to fight this by itself, which is pretty easy. Summoned allies. Dice. It summoned dice. Alright, we're getting some elemental testing against the dice, I guess. And now we're just going to use Samsara again. Do some extra damage. Samsara goes out, it's gonna kill the dice because it's weak. Dead, dead. Miss again, okay. This is pretty typical. Now we're just gonna send a bunch of skills its way. See if it can survive. It's gonna survive. Summon more allies. Look, dude, it doesn't matter how many dice you put in front of you, you're just giving me more free experience. So I do not mind, at the slightest, that you're just putting a bunch of chump blockers. Your chump blockers will not save you. And now you're dead. Okay, that one was a little bit stubborn about dying to Samsara, but what you gonna do? Some of them will just refuse to give in to the Holy Light. But enemies by themselves are much easier than enemies not by themselves. So, we get a lot of turret dice items because we killed a bunch of dice in that. We might have stopped us from getting some items. Get the Hadden Robe. I believe it's just pure defense? I don't remember this item very well. I want to say it's pure defense. It's a girl's item. So we have Metro there, so we don't want to override Metro. Yep, and that's just a bunch of straight up defense. We'll take it. Let's go up here. Got a door here. There was something going on the other way. Let's just activate the shortcut real quick. That was predictable. 48 plus 60, yeah, we still have enough.
We're strong. My persona got stronger.
Absorb ice. Oh boy. Over Mabufala maybe? Yeah, Mabufala's a little bit weak now. Eternal Melody. Skip over Eternal Melody. Alright, that's okay. Absorb ice is always nice. Even though she's weak to electricity.
I sense the fever. Stay on your guard.
Bench over here as well. So good on health and items. Awfully cautious for once. Alright. I mean, we're quarter done with the floor already, so we're gonna be fine, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, he'll be barefoot too. Okay. How are we doing on item space? As expected. That's probably the last snuff soul we use. Probably just gonna have to go back to the space limitations rather than exploration limitation. Heck yeah, it's our chance. Mirrored arrows plus authority circle. He smirks. Okay, fine. You can smirk all you want. Let's try to get confusion again. Okay, good. With him confused, his dodge drops to 0, and we're gonna get... That should kill him. No, it didn't quite. And then we just have to smack him in the face. Very nice. Nice boost of experience. Now we get the full revival move, which just makes this persona amazing. And then Healing Hand is next. Oh geez, I don't know if I deserve such good things, but apparently I do. This persona has all the good skills on it. Oh lord, we're in spider territory. How are we doing on space? 48? We should be fine. Okay. So, we need to start keeping track of where the spider webs are. Uh-huh. On purpose to lure it out. Okay. Yeah. And remember, we're stuck on a spider web for 3 turns, and we need to calculate this. Right, so the best way to approach this is to step 1 space at a time, and try to map out where all the webs are. Then find out how the webs are connected, so that you can best avoid getting, you know, murdered. So, we're trying to make sure that we can survive 3 turns in the web that the FOE is currently in, so that we can get past it. That's the summary. But first we need to make sure we know where all the webs are, so we know how the FOE can travel. It's all very important, I assure you. Alright, so we obviously can't trigger ourselves on any of these, so we need to figure out which one is safe to trigger, and I haven't practiced this yet, so... We want him to make it to where it has to be 3 moves to reach us, right? In that case, it would make this web right here the safest web of all of them. Because there's no 3 moves that get him to this web. Because he'd move 1, 2, 3, yeah. In that sense, the one just below us is also safe. Okay. Now, the next one I want to move to also needs to be safe for 3 steps. So I don't want to lower him. If I go to the top, the one on the top left, or the one to the down and to the left, it won't take him that long to reach us. I need to lower him out one more time. We need to make it super awkward for him to reach us. 1, 2, yeah, that'll work. Alright, so we move to this one. We're gonna move like that. Then, all we have to do is go to this one. And he doesn't have an easy way back. See? Okay. You got it. So which order was that? It was... I think it was this one first. So this is the first one we do. This is the second one we do. And this is the third one we do. Alright. That wasn't too difficult, but it kind of gives you an idea of what they can do with that type of FOE. I hope Eternautia implements an FOE like that at some point. It's actually a really interesting design for one. It's probably one of the better ways to design a puzzle foe, is to have the things like that. Phantom Mail, that should be for us dudes. Or it can... Is it really female armor again? This gave us... No, where... Phantom Mail. Where is it? It's for Zen only. Oh yeah! Love the Zen only armor, man. It's everywhere.
Oh, a power spot.
We don't have much item space left. Let's go activate the shortcut first. Then we'll worry about the power spot later.
Don't you think that ball looks kind of suspicious?
Just a little bit. Did I ever find the switch to this piston? No, I guess it's on the other floor, I guess. Double hand plus dice set.
Alright, let's keep going.
Okay. More hands gets us this experience a lot faster. I'm assuming I'm pretty much out of space. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some item management, then I'll be right back. Power spot isn't very profitable, really. Only gives 2 items. Alright, well, fine. Time to continue exploring, though. Ran into, like, 4 fights on the way here? Yeah, the encounter rate's a little bit absurd, but, yeah. That's what I get for activating a shortcut in the middle of a long way away, so... Okay. Web, web.
Damn. There's an FOE here.
Okay. Just kind of keep track of where all the webs are before we charge through the puzzle, right? Found the foe. Found the stairs. Oh, not the stairs. We found the way we want to go. So, this is the diamond we want to get past. And these are the webs that surround the spider. So we need to find out what 2 webs we need to step on to divert the spider's attention enough for us to get to where we want to go. Actually, it only needs to be 1. We only need 1 diversion, in which case the answer is this one. And it was super easy. We can't go backwards from this, but it was kind of simple to go forward through it, yeah. As for what was the other way? Treasure? Okay, let's take a break, I guess?
I'm sorry. I was explaining the gimmick from before.
Which one?
I know what that is. It's a fake treasure box.
No, that's a mimic.
What's a bit...
I knew that.
Good job, Junpei. God bless you.
A gimmick is the secret to how something works. There was a time I was a bit into magic tricks, which is where I learned the word.
Uh-huh.
Magic tricks? Oh, that's cool. Can you show us one?
Huh?
Boy. How did I know this?
Presto!
We've seen that before, that's amazing, dot dot dot. It's amazing!
Really? I'm amazing?
You always have
This
been.
guy's ego is only the size of a house because you keep feeding it.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Okay, it is my fault.
Really is good with her hands, though. She changed my watch battery and even fixed my umbrella.
You can say the same thing about Kanji then. Have you ever seen his knitted dolls? Even their clothes are handmade. It's some next level work.
Oh man. Praise for Kanji.
Ah, come on. Well, they are impressive, I guess.
Thinking about it that way, Naoto-kun and Kanji-kun might have a lot in common.
I know, now all we need is a Cupid angel to pair the two. Or the internet.
No way!
Uh-huh.
Kanji-kun and myself are...
Oh, I think I get it. You're good with their hands, but totally awkward in every other way. Every other way?
That's right. You two are very similar.
Well, that's... I doubt Naoto would agree.
On the contrary, I can't tell for myself. But if everyone else says so, who am I to argue? When I'm with you all, I always see a different side of myself.
I'm glad we had this P4 conversation.
Somehow, it's never as distasteful as I might expect. It's quite mysterious.
I don't think it's so strange. That's what being companions is all about.
You broke the P4 streak!
It is?
I don't think just getting along and having conversations makes you companions. Then again, just gathering for a common goal doesn't seem to do the trick either.
Look, you're a silent protagonist. I'm sure you can't go that far.
Wait, you don't get it either? What makes people companions varies from person to person, you know? For me, companions are the ones who help to pull me up. That's why I try to be someone who can pull everyone else up, too.
Yosuke-senpai.
That's so admirable.
If you find something about yourself that you like, isn't that because you have companions with you?
That's true.
You would never find anything new about yourself alone, after all.
This is also true, as I've learned from LPing for the past several years.
Which means everyone else is causing changes. Seeing it that way is exciting. Makes me wonder how I've changed, and how I might continue to do so.
Development's great. That will never change.
Yes, I share those hopes.
You are alive. That's why you can change.
Uh-huh.
Zenku?
Are you saying you're not alive?
Change is such a beautiful thing.
Yes, I believe so as well. Life is beautiful.
We should get going again. Ray-chan's waiting for us.
Yes.
Yeah, I never thought about it from Aegis's perspective. Anyhow,
Oh, we found the stairs.
we found stairs. Yes, because it will reset the encounter and A, and B, it's the way of progress, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so the 8th and 9th floors, of course, are complexes with each other. Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I came back here. Wanted to see what's going on through this door over here. Got a door. And we have another door. Okay, so this is where the pistons come into play. Alright, let's see what's in the box.
Hey, isn't that a treasure box?
Overflow bangle. What does that do? HPSP up. Okay. I'll note its presence. Okay, so that's one important piston.
The enemies get the first hit in.
Are you serious?
No, seriously?
Okay, Snake Eyes didn't activate, so we're in for a bad time. Huh?
Senpai, you don't have much health left. Please.
We're out of here.
Here I go. Persona.
I guess that's enough PQ for a day. I've played for almost an hour. Got a huge chunk of the 8th floor and a little bit of the 9th floor done. I'll figure out the puzzle as we go on. That's it, everyone. This has been Laverick. As always, thank you for watching. Next time, we'll continue exploring the largest complex of floors, the 8th and 9th floors of the clock tower. See you guys then. Bye-bye.